We're in Fifth Ward, Texas. If you see the news all the time, you will be scared to come in because that's always talking about all the bad things happening here.
People hear Fifth Ward, the first thing they say, oh, Fifth Ward, they just think it's just such a bad place.
It's quiet, ain't nothing like people really think perceives it to be. You're gonna have bad kids anywhere, but you just, any kid, don't be no guidance, you can find trouble very easy.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
All right, y'all come on the field. My name is Carlos Honore. All the way to me, all the way to me. I coach the sophomore team. Same thing going back, the Fifth Ward Saints.
1, 2, 3, Saints!
And my wife and I, we were visiting a couple friends in Fifth Ward, driving around, saw a lot of kids, saw a lot of things about the community I grew up in resembled the Fifth Ward. We talked about it and we decided that we would start a youth football team / social service program. You've been doing this long enough, you can do better than that.
Some kids at 9 years old and 10, 11,
Come on, Leo!
they don't have a positive role model, especially in this area.
I'm letting y'all know starting today, if your parents tell me that you've been disrespectful at home or anywhere else, you guys are gonna have to deal with the consequences.
Hit them low.
What we do is we communicate with the principals of the schools, we communicate with the parents, communicate with the teachers. So the kid can't do anything and we not hear about it.
Say for instance, you did something bad.
I want you to give me 2 laps. Now.
It has to be consequences.
He's came into this community
Gonna be able to get your head out of there?
and let them know that you don't have to get into gangs. You can do other things with your life.
He said, don't be like everybody else. Don't be running around the streets. Don't be doing all that. He just say stay focused in school and football.
Good. You don't have to live like the people you see on a day-to-day basis.
He's showing them that it's not about your neighborhood, it's the individual.
We use the people standing on the corners in the middle of the day. We use the people drinking, letting them know that those people were once kids and they once had a bright future. Okay, good, that's a good fit for you. And they decided they made a bad decision somewhere along the way that landed them starting to look like a football player now in the predicament that they're in. Right stretch.
That's what he's giving them, a way out. Just do what you know that's right in your heart.
Hustle, hustle. We give those kids that alternative. We let them know that just because you're from a certain part of the community or a certain part of the area, you don't have to be a product of your environment.
Once you know that you can be a leader outside of your community, you can shine.
We chose the name Saints because there are some saints in the community that get overlooked. And we feel that bringing attention to these kids, some of the positive things that are going on in the community, because so many times you hear about all the negative things going on and coming out of the Fifth Ward, but there are some saints. The kids in the community, to me, are the saints, and we as adults need to mold them and help them along in their path.
Just another stone that help everything get better and better.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, hey.
Every little thing helps.
Sound like good job, man. All right.
Scott, ready. All right, ladies, mount your men. Nice start out of the gate.
This is the Texas Wife Carrying Championship.
Texas Wife Carrying Championships.
We've got about 60 or 70 couples.
Last year, I believe, overall, we got 4th place.
278 yards.
It sounds short, but it'll take every bit of energy out of you.
Which includes a sand obstacle, a water pit.
I don't know about that water.
As well as 2 steeplechase-like hurdles.
Please have your helmets on.
You really have to hold on tight.
I have to hold on for dear life.
And hoping that he won't drop you or he don't fall so you won't eat some dirt.
Let's go. Oh,
it's hilarity.
It's a little spill.
It's pretty bizarre. It's not like any other sport.
I was telling people at work about it and they couldn't believe what this was.
We got to be able to laugh at each other. We got to be able to come together and have fun.
It's kind of hard to hold on sometimes because your head is just popping.
You know, whenever you're hanging upside down,
pressure is going to your head and
you feel like your stomach's going to turn, but you just got to hang on tight.
You're almost there, you're almost there.
And I promised him that I would sing to him the whole way to keep him.
She's going to sing to me while I'm running. Another one bites the dust.
Keep him in a happy place.
This year's Texas Wife Carrying Championships, it benefits a great cause. Pediatric cancer patients and their families will be directly benefited. And so far we've had over $10,000 that has been raised. We expect to come in at about $12,000 by the end of the day. So it's really going directly to the families that it's going to make a great impact to make the life of a sick child just a little bit brighter.
just to bring everybody in and have fun and also to give.
The party of pilgrims began this morning in St. Peter's Square. Voices from around the world celebrating their faith with friends.
Because I want to see the Pope and stay with my friends.
On rough cobblestones as solid as their faith, they unrolled sleeping bags and blankets.
This is the full experience, and I think it makes it better. I'd rather be doing this than like sleeping on a pillow in a hotel far away.
For some, an even fuller experience with just plastic for padding.
On concrete, on plastic, with tons of pigeons roaming around.
People have air mattresses. I think we have maybe a raincoat.
We got here actually at midnight.
Joanna Jar arrived from Los Angeles late last night and rushed to St. Peter's for a 48-hour vigil. She flies back right after the Mass Sunday.
Oh my God, I would not change this experience for the world, even if it's just a 48-hour experience.
But this was the experience 2 hours later, when police moved everyone out of St. Peter's Square and then tried pushing them back down the boulevard.
Really frustrated because the security have nothing organized.
Finally, police gave up, but the people kept singing, and their spirits filled the air.
We pray for this moment. Special place, special time.
And worth it to you?
Yes, definitely. I mean, it was magical at the beatification. It's only going to be better this time around.